itong gera between Russia and Ukraine. Pinakadelikado ito ngayong nangyayari. Kasi pag may nagkamali dito, pag nabitawan yung mga nuclear warheads, problema talaga. Problema na. Alam mo, aywan ko kung paano ginawa ang Diyos ng itong mundo. Kasi yung mga kapitbahay natin, Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, may mga oil sila. Tayo, mayroon pa kukunti lang, not enough even to serve a region o 3-4 regions. Ang mayroon tayo gas. Pero yan ang bantayan natin because there is a potential trouble there regarding how we would handle it. Pero ang sinasabi ko lang, marami kasi yung pumapasok dyan ng mga kontratista. Ay hindi ko alam kung sino yung gustong umagaw, kung sinong gustong papalit. Pero merong haka-haka na mayroong bagong kumpanya na sila na mag-take over kasi nandyan na. Alam mo, pinaalaala sa akin, hindi ko na sabihin kung sino, from China, sabi niya, di ba may usapan tayo na joint development yung sa Recto Bank. Binunguhan ako ng huwag ganun. Yung original contracts natin, sundin natin. Ngayon, sabi mo, padala ng sundalo. Sabi ko, wala man kami sinabing padala ng sundalo. Sabi niya, just in case, magpadala kayo ng sundalo, magpadala rin kami ng sundalo. So, alam mo, yan ang iniiwasan ko noon pa eh. Tapos, magkagayra tuloy tayo dito, nandoon sa Ukraine, nandyan yung Taiwan, gustong agawin uli ng China, tapos dito, so many plus points. We do not need it. Hindi natin kailangan makipag-away dyan. Sundin lang ninyo kung ano yung pinag-usapan noon. Yun lang, just to remind everybody to stay cool, chill ka lang.
Another Tuesday, another round of oil price hikes for the 10th straight week. And because of this, a transport group is now also pushing for a fare hike for PUVs. The Philippine government has now ordered the mandatory evacuation of Filipinos in Ukraine, as the DFA categorizes the crisis situation to Alert Level 4. Parts of Mindanao continue to experience flooding because of the low-pressure area down south. And let's take a look at where the presidential and vice presidential candidates are headed today. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Charles Lejano. A massive fuel price hike takes effect starting today. Effective 6 a.m., oil companies raised the price of gasoline by 3 pesos and 60 centavos, while diesel prices will also be up by 5 pesos and 85 centavos, and kerosene by 4 pesos and 10 centavos. And this is the 10th straight week of oil price hikes, and the biggest yet for this year. The transport group is pushing for a fare hike amid the continuous increase in oil prices. Liga ng Transportasyon at Operators sa Pilipinas, or LTOP, has filed a petition with the LTFRB to increase the minimum fare to 15 pesos. According to LTOP President Orlando Marquez, while they recognize the impact of this hike to commuters, they must also consider the well-being of drivers and their families.
Kailangan di magsalubong tayo sa kahirapan. Biktima tayo lahat ng pandemic at hanggang ngayon may pandemic pa rin. Kaya pinakiusapan ko sila na 15 pesos na lang.
The government orders the mandatory repatriation of Filipinos from Ukraine citing a rapidly deteriorating situation in the war-hit nation. This comes in effect as the Foreign Affairs Department raises the crisis level for all areas in Ukraine to alert level 4. Filipinos in Ukraine will be assisted by the Philippine Embassy in Poland, and the Rapid Response Team. And the UN High Commissioner for Refugees has so far recorded over 1.5 million refugees who have crossed into neighboring countries in the past 10 days. In other news, parts of Mindanao were flooded on Monday due to the low-pressure area. The heavy rain brought by the LPA caused the Davao River to overflow, which resulted in flash floods in Baguio and Calinan district. Rescue operations became difficult as flood levels quickly rose, and authorities had to wait for rescue boats to evacuate stranded residents. Meanwhile, power lines were cut off in some parts of Iligan, and some electric posts were toppled over amid the intense rain. And some areas in the province are still inundated due to steady rainfall. Rescue operations have also begun in several barangays in Iligan, and evacuees sought temporary shelter in schools to keep themselves safe. The low-pressure area continues to bring rain over parts of Mindanao this morning, but several areas in Luzon will also experience cloudy skies today due to the effects of the northeast monsoon. To give us more details about today's weather, we have with us live Pag-asa weather forecaster Chris Perez. Good morning again, Chris. Could you tell us about this LPA? Where is it currently at?
Good morning, Charles. Yes, the low-pressure area is still over the eastern seaboard of Mindanao, and as of 3 o'clock today, this morning, it was estimated at about 100 kilometers east-southeast of Davao City, Davao del Sur. Now, this particular low-pressure area has a slim chance of developing into a tropical cyclone. However, it is expected to move westward and may cross the Mindanao area within the next 6 to 12 hours. Hence, it will affect not only the Mindanao area, but portions of Visayas and southern Luzon as well. Today, expect cloudy skies and scattered rain showers and thunderstorms over the whole Visayas, Mindanao, and the provinces of Sorsogon, Albay, Masbate, Romblon, and Palawan. We are reminding the residents of these areas to be alert against possible flash floods and landslides, and to continue monitoring updates from Pag-asa and possible localized rainfall and thunderstorm advisory to be issued by our Regional Services Division offices. Metro Manila and the rest of the Luzon will have generally fair weather conditions apart from some isolated light rains. We will continue to monitor and provide updates about the low pressure. The next advisory will be issued at 11 a.m. today. Charles?
Chris, could you tell us when you guys are forecasting the LPA to exit the Philippine area of responsibility?
Well, we are expecting this one to either dissipate while it is over the Sulu Sea, or may exit the PAR within the next 36 to 48 hours. So that would be by Thursday to Friday.
Now, Chris, let's talk about the northeast monsoon for a bit. How is it set to affect the country today, and will it help fill the Angat Dam or any of the dams in the country?
Well, at the moment, the northeast monsoon is expected to affect the northern Luzon area, and at least the province of Aurora, we are expecting some cloudy skies and light rains only. Now, with regards to the water level of our water reservoirs, we need to have at least a weather system that will bring moderate to heavy rains over a longer period of time over these areas. And unfortunately, for now, what we are anticipating over the northeast monsoon scenario is that it may bring some rains, but it will not be enough to cause a significant increase in the level of our water reservoirs. That is why we're still hoping for some other weather system that may bring some significant amount of rains over these particular areas.
Thank you for that update, Chris. That was Pag-asa weather forecaster Chris Perez. Presidential candidates continue to try to woo voters in different parts of the country, 62 days before the elections. Former Senator Bongbong Marcos will be in Bulacan today, and he's scheduled to meet supporters at 3 grand rallies in Maykawayan, Santa Maria, and Bukawe. Vice President Leni Robredo, meanwhile, is visiting the provinces of Surigao del Sur and Surigao del Norte. Robredo is scheduled to hold a campaign rally in Bislig City and Surigao City. And she'll also attend a women's summit and meet with different sectors in Tandag. Manila Mayor Isco Moreno takes his campaign to Tarlac, and he's set to meet with local officials, volunteers, and supporters at Pura before holding a motorcade from there to Tarlac City, where he'll have a campaign rally. Senator Manny Pacquiao is in Pampanga to speak with an Aita community regarding their concerns on their ancestral domain. He'll also meet with local officials and multi-sectoral groups in the province. Senate President and Vice Presidential candidate Tito Soto, meanwhile, will be in Quezon City, and he's set to hold a campaign event at the covered court of the Quezon City Memorial Circle. Expected attendees include QC Mayor Joy Belmonte, Vice Mayor Gian Soto, and over 100 members of the city's Liga ng mga Barangay. Labor leader Calio Didi Guzman is also in Quezon City, where he'll attend an event in Diliman celebrating International Women's Day. And that's how the day is shaping up to be. Join us later at 9 a.m. as we monitor the day's biggest stories from sunrise to sundown. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Just register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We're One News.